Hey family, this is Mike with Mike and Nita. I wanted to, I know last week we didn't have a cooking segment, so I wanted to make sure I um, did something for you guys. So what we're going to be doing today is something very easy, nothing hard. It's going to be Shrimp Creole. Now I am going to do mine a little bit different. I'm going to go ahead and add okra. Some people may not like okra, so you can omit that from the recipe if you want to. So what I'm doing right now is I have my smoke sausage browning in my pot right now. So I've cut them 2.5 inches thick. Remember, the smoked sausage that I'm using is Zumo's Party Time. If you do have that in your area, people who live in the Texas and Louisiana region may be able to find this sausage. I really do like it. It's really, really good. But if you don't live in that area and you want to still try this recipe, you can. You just want to make sure you get smoked sausage that has no fillers. That's going to be your biggest hurdle, is finding it with no fillers. Okay, so I am browning this in a cast iron skillet. I do prefer to brown in a cast iron skillet. I think it gives me the color that I really, really like. But if you don't have a cast iron skillet, or if you just don't want to use it, I mean, you don't have to. Now, I do have this on a medium-high heat. So you definitely want to do this on a medium-high heat because you want to let that sausage get brown on both sides. Now, once we finish browning our sausage, we're going to come back with our veggies. This is a really, really easy recipe to make, so let's get to it. Hey, you guys, so I am back. I am just finishing browning up my sausage. If you look at here, it is caramelized. It's almost done. I didn't have no one to help me hold the camera this time, so we're in for a bumpy ride, y'all, but it'll be all right. I'm finna add my onion and my celery right now, and I'm going to saute those until they are completely translucent. And I also did peel my celery. If those who watch the actual how to make etouffee video, you know that you have to peel the skin off your celery so it can cook down in your food. I also did have to switch pots because I just realized that cast iron skillet was not going to be big enough. So for the next step, I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you how the vegetables look. So see. Hey you guys, so this is how it looks once all the vegetables are translucent. Now my next step is I'm going to add a pound of okra into my pot and I'm going to cook that down. There's the actual okra there that I'm going to be using. And I'm going to go ahead and put that in the pot and I'm going to go ahead and cook that down. So I'll be back and I'm going to show you guys how to cook that okra in there. Hey you guys, so I know a lot of people are not big fans of cooking with okra because of the slimy consistency. So what we're going to do is we're going to fry the okra with the actual oil from the sausage that the sausage produce. And we're going to fry this for about, I would say about 5 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes. And I'm also going to add 2 teaspoons of vinegar, which is going to also help cut the slime of that okra. And then once I've cooked the slime out of the okra, I'm going to add some tomato sauce. And that's going to be our base for our actual shrimp creole. So I'm going to show you guys how to add that tomato sauce and we'll go ahead and get started. So I ended adding 4 cans of tomato sauce to this. I actually cooked that okra for about a total of 10 minutes to get the slime out of it. I know I said 7, but it actually ended up being 10. So what we're going to do now is we're going to actually add our seasoning to this base, which are going to be salt, black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, red pepper flakes, paprika, and I'm also going to be using a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce just to give it a little kick. So those measurements for all those ingredients are going to be in the description box below. So you do want to go to the description box so you can get your exact measurements to make it like this. Now you always want to remember that you want to season to your own taste. So if you want to add a little bit more salt, or you want to cut back on the salt or the pepper, or vice versa, you can definitely do that. So our next step is we're going to let this simmer for 25 minutes with a top on, and then we're going to come back and we're going to add our shrimp. Almost done here. Hey you guys, so we are going to be using a bag of frozen shrimp. I did let this soak in water for about 15 minutes to kind of semi-thaw so it won't take long in cooking. And I was unable, unfortunately, to find fresh shrimp. If you're able to find fresh shrimp in your area, definitely go for the fresh shrimp. That's going to be your best bet. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to find any, womp womp. But so what we're going to do is we're going to cook this for about 5 to 7 minutes until these shrimp are no longer translucent. They're going to have a red color to them when they're done. And when I get back, I'm going to do a tasting and I'm going to see how it turned out. See you in a bit, you guys. Hey family, so I wanted to thank you so much for watching this video on how to make shrimp creole with okra. Remember, if you do not want to put okra in there, you can definitely exclude that if you're not an okra fan. This is my first time tasting it, so I'm going to see how it tastes on, you guys. That came out good. Yep. That is perfect. The seasoning is perfect. I'm going to put that also in the description box below. Remember to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Remember to subscribe. And remember to share this with all your friends. This is Cooking with Mike. And I will see you next time. Hopefully, next week I'll have a different kind of recipe for you. I just made this meal last minute. So I thought I would shoot it for you guys. So thanks for watching. And you guys have a good week.